What up, Trusted Signals? Welcome back to another channel, another live. Thank you so much for participating right here with us. We're going to do another live report. We're doing another weekly live trade analysis. So be prepared with your notes. Get ready to look at my watch list, what trades I'll be looking at through the week, what analysis I will be looking at, and what possibilities to look for throughout this week. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. All right, so here I want to start off with GJ. Last week, before the weekend, I let everybody know to be very careful with GJ. One of the main rules that I stick to is drawing the higher zones on the daily and on the 4 hour, finding your key levels, support and resistance, and entering based on being either at the bottom or at the top. So right before, you see this is the first day of this week, right before market close for the week, we were just here. And I sent out to the Discord chat, if anyone is thinking about shorting Great British Pound pairs, I would be very careful and reconsider to wait for a better time, as they came out with very positive news, pushing GBP a higher high all across the board. So I sent a screenshot of the news, fundamental data on GBP. So I let everybody know, please be very careful with GJ. Do not enter on a short right now. So now that we have GBP pushing so high, you could think of, okay, why don't I just go in short right here then? Why should I not go out short here? The reason why I won't go short now is because it is going against fundamentals. You always want to go with fundamentals, trade with the direction of the banks, not against them. You want to trade against, you don't want to trade against them, but you want to trade with them. So with that being said, I'm going to look for a long on Great British Pound this week. On the 4 hour, I want to see some sort of retracement happening. So if we see a retracement going, let's say right around here in this area, I'll wait for the proper moment, confluence, and just wait for that buying signal that's going to anticipate that buy signal that's going to be at the right level right here. Something like this looks about right to me. Or it could even be, I'll put this one aside. Something like this. So depending how price reacts at this level on this trend that I made, which is a major trend on the higher time frame, I will see how price reacts. If it fails to close below, then I'll go long. But if it breaks below and does a retest and a break hook go, then I'll wait till it come to this level and enter long there. Let's go ahead and go check out GA. GA, we're at GA. Look at this. Boom. Wish I would have started this a little earlier, but why is my long at that position? Why? Again, look where we are on the daily. We're at this low point here. We're getting close to this MA that I have. We have this daily zone being respected, so it's a good opportunity for a long. Look for a long on GA here on the 4 hour. And if you haven't got in yet and you're looking at this, possibly waiting to get in, then simply wait for a small retracement, see how price reacts at this level if it comes back down, and enter long. Enter long on GA. This is what I'm thinking for GA. US 30. Let's do US 30 again. The first thing you want to do is check out the higher time frame, so that way you know where you are with price. Okay, so I already have my zones drawn up. We have this level here. Let me see. All right. So 4 hour. Something like this. But first, let's check out the smaller time frame. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at these candles and how price is reacting to the zone. It's looking pretty bearish right now. Okay. So on the 1 minute, here we have 34505. Let's see how price reacts to 34505. Write that down. That is depending on whether we're going to go long on this right now or wait for a further opportunity for a long. Check out the 5 minute. Yes, this is looking pretty solid right here. Want to see how price reacts at this level and enter long on US 30. Now, why? It's because look where we are between these two key levels. This being the top, and this being the bottom. This would have been the sell. This is going to be the buy. But if it breaks this, then it could come right down to here. So depending on how it reacts, it's going to be this or this. So with that being said, I'm going to go back to the 5 minute. And right here, I'll make an alert. Add alert. So now when price crosses this point, I'm going to get alerted on my phone and also on TradingView. So yeah, we have this sell signal that came in. Now I would anticipate for the buy. Anticipate for the buy. But I have my alert set up, so I'm going to go ahead and carry on to the next. XAU. XAU. Look at this huge movement that happened. Again, let's go to the higher time frames, see where we are with price. Make sure that you're able to understand where you are with price. It is very, very crucial, guys. And then work your way down to every single time frame. That's the way that you're going to be able to understand market structure and where price is going. All right, look at this daily candle. It moved all the way to the top, but sellers were in control and pushed price right back down. Wow, look at that wick. That wick is huge. On the 4 hour, can't see a possible long happening. We have a bullish engulfing right here. So let's do a little trend line here. This is a false breakout. Came to the top and now it's playing in this little triangle. It really can't do this, one or the other. And break below, do a retest, having the candle close there, and then break below this one. In order for it to be going down, we need to see a break, a clear break of the candle below this candle. If it doesn't break below this candle, it could be another fake out and go the opposite direction. So I'm gonna put these blue. Just like that, and see what happens with XAU. All right, it's already testing this bottom here. Let's see how it reacts, if it's going to break below, retest, and then move further down, or if it's going to respect this and start moving to the top. Oh, stay on page. All right. If it breaks above, we'll look at something like this. Let's see. We have 1 minute and 33 seconds to the candle close. And right now it is bearish engulfing. What is a bearish engulfing? We have this candle closing lower than the previous, engulfing the previous candle. Bearish engulfing. So now we possibly might see this play out. Let's look at the DXY. I like to look at the DXY in comparison to XAU because it is XAU versus US dollar. Look at that. We just had an alert on US 30. Let's check it out. And it crossed. And we have 40 seconds. It crossed, but it was rejected. Basically just touched it. Just touched our points. went cross and it rejected and it's going back. Let's see what happens here. Definitely want to see what happens there. Now we have a new hour just closed and it broke below. Yeah, it's gonna keep on. It's gonna keep on going. Let's see what happens here. I definitely want to look for a long, being that the short has already moved. I don't like to get in the middle of the short in the middle of the move, or I don't like to get in the move while the move is happening. The best is to get in the move before it happens. So being that we're already halfway here, I'm just going to let it play out, be patient, and consider possibly going long down here now. Let's check on the 4 hour. On the 61.8. Looking for a retracement on the 61.8 area, which will be 34381.5. That is 34381.5. And going long, looking for a long on US 30. So back to what I was saying on the DXY. The DXY is basically opposite of XAU, which is gold, on the gold chart. So looking at the DXY, I'll do my analysis also. Let's go on the weekly. Let's find the weekly zone. Weekly key level, which we're just about there already. Look at the past. The past is going to tell you somewhat of the future. So here, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I have a candle close there. I have wicks there at the same area. And here, respecting candle close, close here. All right, so if we're at this high level on the DXY, which is the dollar, we could see a small form of retracement, though there is a huge bullish flag. Draw your zones up and see what patterns you have. We could see something like this. And if that happens, you already know that if dollar is moving up, gold is moving down. So looking at where gold is, if we see the DXY continue to push up, then gold will fall. Let's see. All right, Euro USD. Let's check out Euro USD. Moving back. Yes, because USD is pumping right now. Pumping hard. Will it continue to fall? We're at this low point of the daily right now. Again, but the fundamental data on USD is super strong. So, what's up, Rebel? Thank you so much for being here on this live. We're here doing the weekly analysis. I hope you guys are enjoying this weekly analysis report and taking it to your advantage. Let's go ahead and look at the 4 hour. We have 1 minute and 54 seconds to the 4 hour close. It is a rising wedge. Look at this. That thing is going to just continue to fall. That's what it looks like. When would I consider a short? Okay, so if this ends up happening here, let's do an arrow. A retest. So a break of this, a retest, and then having a candle go lower. Let's go on the smaller time frame. Something like this. This was a trade I did. Boom. Let's get that out. Okay. If it breaks this and does a retest and a break hook go, could very well take it down to right here, all the way to the 1.13350. Something like that. Rich and Mill, thank you so much for being here on this live stream. We have Rich and Mill in the house. We have Rebel in the house. If you are here and watching this live stream, drop something in the comment. We're going to do a giveaway. So please do hit that like and subscribe button, and also comment on the video, because they're doing a $50 BTC giveaway. Trusted Signals is doing a $50 BTC giveaway. So let's go. All right, so this is what I see on Euro USD happening throughout the week. Why? Because the fundamental data on USD is super strong. It is bullish. Let's check out Euro JPY. Look at this. Euro JPY is flying. Okay. We have this trend that was broken. This level has been broken as well. We're going to look at the 4 hour. Want to see some retracement happen here or here and go for a long as well. I'm going to look at my Fibonacci, take it right here. On the 50% level, something like this. Or even this. Like this. This is what I'm looking for. EJ. Want to see a retracement, come back down and push to the top. US oil. And this one hit my stop. It happens. It happens. And that's what trading is all about. Learning from your losses and moving on. But we have a bullish market on oil. So let's look again at Fib. Looking for a long, something like this. Now, why am I looking for a long? I want to go with the trend and not against it. The trend is your friend. We clearly have this trend line that's moving up in this direction like this. You see, I would say something like this. So I want to move with the trend. Just like that. Something like this. USD Jpy. This was one of the ones that we shot out that we did last week, and shout out to everybody who was able to take that trade. Congrats to you guys. That thing flew to the top. Wow. Yes, USD all across the board. So we might see XAU continue to tank. We might see it continue to tank. But at the same time, look at this bullish engulfing on the 4 hour. So just give it some time. Give it some time. Remember, go back over here and on the 1 hour, draw this out. You see it? These wicks, it's respecting, price has been respecting these wicks here, and you could see that it has a flag formation. And look, we're already breaking below. So if it breaks, does a retest and gives you a go, we're going to see something like this come down. Something like that. Crypto. We're seeing a solid retracement on ETH. Looking at the higher time frame, let's check out the daily. Look at that. All right, let's draw up our zones. First thing I do when going into the week is drawing up our zones. Right here, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, great. Now let's go ahead and dive into the 4 hour. I would consider doing a long on ETH right around here. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the last video that we posted, I did a vlog style edit of being at the Dubai Expo 2020. A lot of people were saying, hey, what happened? It's 2021. It's because they put millions of dollars in marketing and they couldn't remarket it. So they just kept everything the same. The billboards, the ads, the digital ads, the stickers, everything is Dubai 2020. Expo 2020. So that's why it's Expo 2020. But I did a scalp on ETH during my time there. So I was basically walking around the expo, collecting profit, and it's a real cool video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So you get to see the Dubai Expo 2020. It was beautiful. It was really, really amazing. Amazing experience. Okay, so for Ether, I want to see a retracement come down to 3388, and that's when I'll start looking, anticipating for a buy signal. For instance, let's just wait for Trusted Signals to load up. We have a sell signal active right now, so anticipating a next buy signal is what I would do, and that's the way I use these tools. So right here, I am anticipating the next buy signal right around here and take the buy signal on these smaller time frames. Which, by the way, on the new update, you could actually turn off buy or sell signals and only have one or the other show. So I think that's really, really great. I want to go back onto US 30, see what US 30 is doing. Yeah, it's going. Back onto crypto. Jesus Diaz. What's up, Jesus? We got Jesus in the house. Thank you so much for being a part of this live analysis report. Possibly long on XAU, I guess. I just went over that, so let me break down one more time. Let's go ahead. The reason why I don't want to go long as of right now is because the fundamental data on USD is very strong. Very, very, very strong. So I have a possible short. Look, we already have a break of this here. And if it breaks below, we're doing a retest. If it breaks below, then you might see a break hook go to the downside. Let's check out the 1 minute. Yeah, buddy. So we very well might see a push to the downside on gold because it's extremely USD is extremely bullish, the fundamental data. But wait for this to fill out, which is right here, this flag. Wait for it to fill out, and the chart's going to tell you which direction is going to go. If it's going to go below, you're going to see a clear break of this zone, a retest, and then a candle break below that one. And then market's going to follow. If it's going to go to the top, it's going to break above, do a retest, and then push to the top side. And then that's when you could decide which way to enter based on this, and then taking the signal with market direction on the 15 minute. So for instance here, on the 15 minute. So now we have a break, a hook. Now is this candle going to break below this candle, giving it a break hook go on the 15 minute? Or is it going to be a false breakout and start climbing and moving, filling this out? Only time could tell. So we have 12 minutes left in the 15 minute. So that's what is a possible scenario. So what I'll do is here, I'll just put an alert. And then I'll put a alert right here. The reason why I'm putting an alert is because I'm going through all these charts. Normally, I just stick to one chart and I'll just look at this one chart. But I'm doing the live weekly analysis report, giving you guys my brain, so that way you have an idea of what to look for throughout the market, depending on all these charts that I have. I don't know which ones you guys are looking at. Maybe if you want to recommend a chart, I'll gladly do the analysis for you. But these are the charts that I look at. I don't really look at NAS. I had that for someone else. BTC. Writing it down, writing it up to the 60,000. Either this I'm super bullish on BTC right now. So this is a possible scenario going on through the week for BTC. Is there any charts you guys want to recommend? Any charts? Well, guys, I want to thank every single one of you for being here today. Again, watch out for these trades. We have Great British Pound looking for a retracement to go long. We want to see it come down to these areas, the 152.297, and see how it reacts on the 153.165. Be patient. Let the trade come to you. Let's look at GA. We have a long position happening right now. See how it responds if you haven't got in. 1.84850. See how it reacts at this point. If you see constant rejection, you could go for a long on GA for this week. We have GN. I haven't been really trading. It's just way too choppy. I want to look for a long on US 30 coming down to this level here. Or if it continues to respect this key level on the 4 hour, going into the smaller time frames like the 15 minute, the 5 minute, and the 1 minute. If it continues, see, look, we have constant rejection on the 1 minute. So we very well could see a long right here and take it long very soon. Maybe today, the next following hours, or tomorrow. Like this. But if it breaks below, then you know it's going to come down to the next zone and then take a long there. XAU, we're waiting for this to fill out. It's already going back inside of our flag. So we have it coming inside of our flag. We want to see how it reacts moving in here. There's one of two scenarios. It could break hook go to the bottom side or break hook go to the top. Stay patient for that. But fundamental data on USD is very strong, so be very careful with the doing a long on XAU unless it changes. Euro USD, I'm just doing a quick recap on everything we spoke about. We have a solid break on the bottom, a retest. Let's see it come down and enter on a short. Look at that. We're doing a solid retest. So we have a break, a lower low. A lower low on the 15 minute, a retest of the trend. This very well just go ahead and go in short. Watch out for that. How many years have you been trading? I've been trading more than 4 years, and I've been with TrustedSignals for almost a year, and it's been a 4-year journey. GJ, if you missed it, because I already went over GJ, but I'll go back. I'm looking for a retracement. Why? Because GBP is extremely bullish. We have strong fundamental data, so I don't want to go in for a short. There might be a retracement coming down to this level, but I'm looking to go long and move with market direction, trade with the banks and not against it. So it can come down here and go long there, or it could very well come down here and then go long there. One of the two will happen. Let's see. USD Jpy. On USD Jpy, I'm also looking for a retracement and entering on a long. Let's look at the high time frame. Because look at this. It just broke completely on a new high. Obviously on an uptrend. So bringing up the Fibonacci, I want to see a retracement happen. Look for a retracement. Enter with market direction, with market structure. Don't fight against the market. Don't work against the market or trade against the market. Move with the market. So I want to see a retracement on UJ and enter long. Something like this. Something like that looks about right. So going into the smaller time frames, that's when you would look for that long when it comes down to these areas. Look at this as a solid buy signal right there. Wow, absolutely lovely. That buy signal was absolutely lovely. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I've been here for just about an hour. This was the weekly live trade analysis reports. We're going to see what happens throughout the week. Be sure to take a look, and you could go back to this video at any time. It will be uploaded for you to look back in this video and implement this to your own technical analysis. The reason why I look at the charts the way I do and how I find these key levels. Thank you so much for being a part of this. You guys, Trusted Signals, are the best. The reason why we created this is to help traders be able to trade with the proper tools and make trading easier. So I want to thank the community. Thank you all for being here on this live stream. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much, Jasmine, Rebel, Gamer, Jesus, Rich and Mill. You guys are the best. It is 12:26 here in Dubai, so I'm gonna call it a night, and let's go, Trusted Signals. Trusted Signals family, let's go.
Trusted Signals. Trusted Signals.